Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. Well, I caught a little bit of the news last night, and they were talking about the opening of the museum for the Twin Towers. And again, I posted a video on this, I guess a few days ago, when they had a initial screening of the facility. And the topic that came up was a topic that I spoke about before, which is that there's a gift shop that's placed right over where there's at least 1,000 of the bodies still entombed under massive tons of rock. And what really disturbed people was what disturbed me and what I made mention of. They have this one area where they show you photographs of all of those Saudi nationalists that flew the planes into the Pentagon at Twin Towers in the field in Pennsylvania. And they also have a little video. And the video doesn't mention anything at all about jihad. And it doesn't mention anything about radical Muslims or radical extremists. Now, you have to ask yourself a question. Why would that be? Why would there be no mention of jihad? Isn't that what it was all about? Isn't that why those maniacs, those Saudi nationals, flew those airplanes into the Twin Towers and killed 3,000 innocent Americans? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me why you think that those words were all deleted or not allowed to be in that video. Is that because we don't want to be looked at as being Islamic phobias? I don't know. I think it's disgusting, personally. I think those photographs of those maniacs should be removed and incinerated. And that's what I said in the previous video. I think it's sinful that that doesn't happen. But then you have to take a look at this administration. What do they do? What does Obama do whenever there's negative light shone onto Muslims? The first thing that he does is he runs out to protect them. That's what he does. And that's what he'll continue to do as long as he's in the Oval Office. Obama needs to be removed, and he needs to be tried for as many crimes. Will it ever happen? I don't know. But that's what needs to happen. And what also needs to happen is the truth has to be told to the American people. They have to know that it was the radical extremists, Muslim, that were committing jihad. You see, these people have been told from birth that the highest glory they could achieve is dying by following jihad. There's nothing that's more sacred to them than to die by committing jihad and slaughtering the infidels. They're taught that from birth. Remember before 9/11? The only time we ever spoke about Arabs or Muslims is when someone would talk about the movie about Saudi Arabia. Other than that, we paid little heed. And all we talk about now is radical extremist Muslims. I'm not saying that they're all bad, because they're not all bad. Just maybe 10%. 10% of 1.5 billion is 150 million. That's almost half of the entire population of America. Could you imagine if half of the population of America went on a jihad, wanted to kill those that are non-believers? That's what it boils down to, folks. The numbers don't lie. The administration constantly lies. There's not a word that comes out of Obama's mouth that you can believe. Not a single word. I don't know why he gets airtime. Probably if they weren't so far left leaning, he wouldn't get airtime. That's what I think. So what do you think?